Hey everybody, this is Craig from Broken Arrow Outdoors. Just wanted to go over a few things, video a little bit here. I'm staying in a field that I planted too early this spring, so it was a total fail on power plant from Whitetail Institute. What can I say? I only had so much time to do it, so I planted a little early because it was like 90 degrees outside. Thought it would do well, so it didn't do well. As you can see, I left a strip here in the center to show you kind of what it looked like before I came here 2 weeks ago and mowed it and bush hogged it and sprayed it and everything. So now I'm gonna put you on a little bit of time lapse, show you what all I'm doing on this food plot. Virtually, I'm gonna mow it a little bit, trying to get as low as possible, and then I'm gonna till it. And that's the reason why I'm mowing it, is hopefully don't get as much weeds in the tiller. Then after that, then I'll put down the fertilizer, and hopefully Randy's going to be here. He's coming up from North Carolina, driving 5.5 hours up here to Ohio to help me, which is awesome. So put down the fertilizer, then we'll till it, then we'll seed it. And today is Thursday. Took off work today and tomorrow. The reason why it finally quit raining here, it's been raining so much, and that could have been part of the reason why the plot screen didn't work very well either. The power plant didn't work well. So we're hoping to get this planted, get it all seeded and everything, and come Sunday there's a 50% chance of rain, and then rain again on Monday, and then it's supposed to be sunny for the whole next week. So got her all tilled up, ready to go, getting ready to put the seed down. I've got some Whitetail Institute Forage Oats Plus. Got that Forage Plus. Got this test seed that they sent me on one of the deals I bought, and then I'm going to top coat it after by hand with the winter greens, and that should be plenty enough seed for, this is just a little bit over an acre we're doing. And then the other side's about right at a little over an acre too, so. So this is what we're putting in this field. Got a couple bags of Destination and a couple bags of the winter peas. This is about a little bit over an acre. So then I'm gonna, after I get done disking it in, I'm going to just put a little top coat of winter greens and beets and greens on it, just to make sure that it comes up good. And this is all tilled up. Dandy Randy did a good job. And now it's my turn to get it seeded, and we'll switch and lightly disc it in and be done. Randy just got here, so we're going to go back on the pipeline, and we got to bush hog that. I sprayed it 2 different times this year, and then the 3rd time last weekend really hasn't died yet, so we're going to have to hope that it kills it enough to where we can go ahead and bush hog tonight. Then after we till this field and the one next to it, which I always leave that strip, I don't know if I said that, but I leave that strip in there. The deer kind of use it as like a fence row or something. Makes it feel we're down here on the pipeline. I'm putting some plot start down, and we bush hogged it, disc it, and now I'm getting ready to seed it with no plow, this test mixture CFP21 in tall tine tubers. We planted this once before, and I've limed it 2 years now, so I mean it's not bad soil. As you can see, it's not horrible, but I went ahead and put some plot start down. Just kind of brings the pH down and gives it a little extra. So since it doesn't get much sunlight here, all the extra you can get helps. So that's what we're going to do. Keep on watching. Here it is 2 weeks later. Just wanted to show you what the food plot looks like. We didn't get any rain at all the first week. And then the second week, I think it was around Monday or Tuesday, we got some decent rain, and it looks really green. Looks great, you'd think, but when you take a closer look, and I'm wanting to show you exactly what we're looking at here. These are the peas. All this, lady's thumb. It's junk. Here's the brassicas with some peas. Like I said, it's got all this lady's thumb in it. And the problem, the soil was moist when we planted it. But with no rain and the peas were down deeper, it took them a lot longer to grow. So you get these weeds coming up, excuse me, before even though I sprayed it 2 weeks before and killed everything, stuff comes up really quick. The weeds always come up quick, but it's going to fill in great. I mean, all these are, I don't know if you can see that or not. That's a little brassica coming up. So is this. So is this. And then here's the winter peas. And then these are oats right there. And here. Looks like grass, but it's actually oats. But I mean, if you look over the food plot, I mean, most of this is what you're wanting to come up. But like I said, like this right here, this whole thing right here, this is all just weeds, what they call lady's thumb, and it's really hard to get out of food plots. All right, here are the radishes, and that should be plenty. When they get taller, they'll fill in all that. You won't even see any of the dirt. Did this all the way around the edge of the plot. So, but I did it mainly because right there's Joey's deer stand. And early season, the deer love the tops of radishes. They won't eat the radishes much, at least here in Ohio. They don't eat it as much when it gets cold. They will, but if they have the choice between a turnip and a radish, they'll eat the turnip every time. I usually have all those planted in here, but this is the only place I planted the radishes. So Joey should have some good luck early season, all the way into late November probably. But once it gets into muzzleloader season, early January, they'll switch over and eat those tubers. All right, on to the pipeline. All right, this is the pipeline, the last food plot I've got. I planted pretty much nothing but no plow in here. It did have clover in it, but it didn't do very well. So I pretty much just sprayed kill all and planted no plow, and man, it's coming up great. Which brassicas usually do, but on the pipeline it doesn't get a whole lot of sun, so it doesn't, they usually don't mature out, but you can only do what you can do. Deer still love it, but man, you can just see all that. That is going to grow up, give the deer a lot of food. So, good deal. Well, this is week 4. There is a bunch of weeds in here, but not much you can do about it now. Bunch of oats, but that not getting rain for about a week and a half before just killed us, because I sprayed 10 days before, came out here, killed everything, then tilled it, then planted it. But all that real taller stuff is weeds. Oh well, that's the breaks, but I'll put it at the end of the video. You'll see all the deer still loving it, coming in here, eating every evening, every morning, so no big deal. This is the Destination plot, overseeded by some beets and greens. So it's the same way. Weeds came up, But good thing is, first frost, kill off all those weeds. So deer's in here all the time. All right, here's the top plot where we just did the radishes just around the outside edge or whatever. And we got a deer stand right over there. But it looks really good. Virtually, I just had to mow the clover that's in the center because there's so much grass in it and annual grass, but looks really good. This is after 4 weeks. It's September 9th, I think. Here's the pipeline. After 4 weeks, I use the plot start down here, and it's all brassicas and oats. So the no plow from Whitetail Institute. Looks awesome.